What up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. We're going to get into what your Ugas coach said. Hold on. So last week, Ugas coach, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I ain't even going to try. His coach said that he basically warned Terence Crawford and told him it's no way he can beat Errol Spence. So when I seen that, I said, damn. Terence Crawford better take heed, man. He better have his shit together when he come into this fight. You know, he was on the Shine Porter podcast saying that niggas ain't from her or Earl ain't from Dallas. He from New York. Jamel ain't from Houston. He from Louisiana, Illinois, or some shit like that. But all that shit won't matter because when Errol Spence started hitting Terence Crawford with them right hooks, he gonna think he from the East Coast. When he start hitting them with them left hooks, he gonna think he from West Coast. You know, he start hitting them with them overhands, he gonna think that nigga from the tri-state. So I'm just saying, bro. It don't matter where the nigga from. All I know is when he beat your ass, it's a wrap. All that shit you just said along the way ain't gonna mean nothing. So your Ugas coach, he went into he explained that if Errol Spence show up like he showed up against them, it's Terence Crawford ass is grass. His eyeballs is gone. Them motherfuckers popping out and bouncing on the mat like marbles. That's what he said. He said, ain't no way, nigga. You fucking with Errol Spence. I seen, soon I said, damn, Terence Crawford better be watching this, bro. You better be watching it. Anytime a fighter fights somebody, right? And then his coach come out sometime after the fight to tell their future opponent, you can't beat him. You already know that shit, that nigga the truth. He gotta be the truth. He gotta be. And he just beat, you know, usually, like for instance, right? When Earl beat up Danny Garcia, I can't see Angel Garcia coming out and say no shit like this. He got too much pride and he drink a lot of coffee. So he don't really be thinking about, you know, trying to give the other guy praise. He want to say, Danny was good. Danny just didn't do this or this. Ugas coach kept it real. The Salam dude, he kept it real. You know, because he was sitting there on his laptop doing the build up to the fight. He was on his laptop talking about some, we watched when Errol Spence like to throw punches around in a certain place in the ring. You know, he made me a believer that he was a good ass coach. You heard me? I thought he was a good coach, but he probably still is a good coach. I'm not saying he a bad coach, but I thought, you know, he was a better coach than what he showed. But I guess when the ass beating started coming, it wasn't shit he can coach about that. So, you know, you can't coach a nigga on how to keep his eyeball. I never heard of a coach that do that. You know, you gotta be a different type of coach. And I know Bomac ain't no coach that can save Bud eyes. I don't think he that type of coach either, because he don't say nothing but once Terence Crawford get his rhythm, he gotta get his rhythm. Gotta get his rhythm. Next thing you know, boom, eyeball popping out. Nigga, he steady over that rhythm, nigga, eyeball hanging and shit. Like, bro, fuck the rhythm. Give this nigga some instructions on what to do. Because right now, it look like Terence Crawford other eye about to come out. You know, it's looking pretty bad in there, man. And Bomac steady saying the same shit. He ain't giving no instructions. So, you know, the fight gonna be bad for Bud, man. I see him over there giggling with his buddy Sean. They over there, he and ha. Sean Porter all happy that Bud on his podcast and, you know, showed up for him. If I can't beat him, maybe you can. So Sean want Bud to beat Errol Spence, so he threw the fight and, you know, laid down for him or whatever. But that's another story. That's another video, you know. I already explained that shit, but yeah, man, Ugas trainer, man, he kept it real, man. He got interviewed on, what he thought about the fight. He basically feel like it's not a punch in Terence Crawford arsenal that's going to be able to keep Errol Spence off of him, because how he look at it is Ugas is a durable guy. He watch him pretty much every day when he in the gym or whatever. He watches him, and he watch him being durable and taking shots and fighting bigger guys. But then somebody around his size, or actually who he's bigger than, who Ugas was bigger than, got in the ring and destroyed his ass like that. So he looking at Bud like, you smaller than me, and ain't no way you gonna be able to take that. What we just took. Now, what we want to see is if Bomac love Bud enough to throw in that towel, or is he gonna let both eyes come out? Is he gonna throw in the towel, or is he just gonna let both of them? Because at least one of them bitches coming. One of his eyes is coming out. You ain't gotta worry about that. Is he gonna save the other one? That's what we trying to see. But it's all on them, man. It's all on Bomac and Bud, man, on their decision. Because, Bud is a dog. I don't believe that nigga gonna quit. Even with no eyes. That nigga gonna come out the ring with bandages over his shit like a ninja. He gonna have his shit like this. They gonna have to wrap his shit like this. That's how he coming out the ring. So I don't think he ain't got no quit in him. So it's up to the referee, the eye doctor, or Bomac. So however it go, man, them guys better have their towel ready. And they better have some icy coating for the pain, because, when I had, when I got my shit open, the doctor gave me some icy coating, and that shit strong as a motherfucker. So Bud might need about 2-3 of them bitches, but they kind of work though. So he might be alright after the fact to get rid of some of the pain or whatever. But that's another story. But Ugas trainer, man, he came out. He said that last week, man. He kept it real though, because I believe that only wasn't his thought. That was a lot of people's thought after the fight, but he was the only one that had balls to even say this shit and keep it real about it. Because I was looking at Tim Bradley interview, right? And Tim Bradley was like, yeah, it looks like he was strong, but Bud's gonna knock him out. He know to stay on that side because he can't switch sides. He can't too late to switch sides. You gotta stay over there. So now he had to stick with his pick, but you can tell by his facial expression and how his body was acting, how he was just acting. You can tell he know Bud in trouble. And a lot of other people too. I was looking at, it's fucked up for you when your own people who always root for you looking at the fight, Errol Spence fight, right? And they like, the Bud sitting right here. Everybody looking at the fight, he like, I don't know, Bud. Straight up, you better have your shit together, bro. For real. Because that nigga punching hard. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Bud ass in trouble. And every time he say some slick remark or talk shit, he only making it worse for him. Like I said, when Errol come with that bucket, it's time for him to drop them fucking eyes in there. And if he don't do that, them bitches getting forcibly taken, man. Yeah, I'm just saying, man, that's how this is. It's gonna be bad for Bud. And I believe even his people believe that shit, but they gotta ride it on out because they didn't talk so much shit. They didn't wrote a check. They didn't wrote a fucking fraud check. Put their signature on that motherfucker and that bitch gonna bounce. The check gonna bounce. So it is what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. And I'm out, y'all. Deuce.